Hello and welcome to my first day as a bearded egg. Um, and what a day it has been. I'll try to keep it quick. Started off doing some sketching in my sketchbook that I was given. Did some bird heads. I know, I am talented, thank you. Then Mum came in about lunchtime, about brunch time, because I woke up about 11:15, because it's just hard getting to sleep again when you're waking up every 4 hours for blood pressure tests. So, had brunch from home, sausage, bacon, hash brown sandwich, loved it. Battled through because I've only got a little person's stomach. Nailed it anyway. Next, just sort of passed the time, played a bit of Xbox. Then, Mum and Dad came in with some supplies. I had requested a few things: apple juice, Lucozade, and fizzy water, because sparkling water is supposed to be good for flushing out the system or killing bacteria. There you go. There is a reason it exists. After that, Mum and Dad went home, and I was to be given some more platelets, as we've talked about previously, good for clotting blood, which reminds me my dressing was taken off on my neck, and then that's all fine now, no more bleeding there. This dressing on my chest has been put on there just probably for one more day. It's all dried up now, that's good. But yeah, I was to be given more platelets, so this time 2 platelets, 2 bags was to be given, and I was also expecting a blood transfusion, which is, as I'm sure you've seen before, it's just someone else's blood up there getting fed into me. That has not happened, I'll tell you why. So, back to the platelets. First bag went down alright. Second bag went down alright. Until started itching. Itching all over. I thought this isn't right, so pressed me button to tell the nurse that my platelets were done, and I mentioned that I was itching a bit as well. So she said, alright, I'll go get you something for that. So I was sat in bed trying to play Xbox, and it got to the point where I had to pause it. That's how bad it was, because I thought this isn't right. So I took my top off to find, just sort of like hives. Is that the right word? Like just blotchy rash all up my arms and like legs and chest and stuff. It was nasty and it was itchy. So I pressed my button again, and I said, hi, new development, got a big blotchy rash. And the lady said, oh, okay, I'll let the nurse know. So I was just sort of rocking back and forth in pain for a little while till she came back. Had a little Piriton pill, which was supposed to bring the itching down, but that was to take 20 minutes to kick in, so that was 20 minutes of pain for me. Then they came and did an ECG. So they attached lots of stickers to my wrists and my legs and my chest, and then to those stickers they put lots of wires. Felt like a lab experiment. And then they had this machine here, and it's printing off paper with a little like a line getting printed out like that. Only just to tell me that I was fine. The reaction was not serious. It was quite a common reaction to platelets. It's more the chemical they use to store them, I was told, than the actual platelets themselves. But it's quite common, and from now on they'll be giving me the anti-itch stuff before each bag of platelets. So, on from that, Leah popped in, gave me some Haribos, which was much appreciated. I also requested a can of hairspray as well, which seems like an odd request given my current situation, but it wasn't for me actually. It was for my drawings. See, they're done on charcoal with charcoal pencils. And fun fact: if you do a bit of hairspray over the surface of that, it will sort of lock in that, stop it from smudging when I go onto another page. So I got my hairspray, got my Haribos, and we're laughing. Apart from my legs, we're still in a lot of pain. So I had some sort of wet flannels just put on my legs, just try and ease the pain. Eventually it settled down a bit and got to the point where I am now, where I'm just sort of... Well, actually I came up in a fever as well. Sort of more as a reaction of the itching and the heart rate and just generally being in a bad situation. So because I increased my temperature about 2 degrees, no sorry, 0.2 degrees, I had a whole blood culture, a blood culture. So that was 2 bottles of blood from each line, and then blood from my arm as well, which was irritating because I tried my best not to be hot, because I knew that any sort of fever would result in them having to stick needles in me again, which I was quite getting used to not having now that I've got this. But that had to be done. So my arms, which were usually quite veiny in the past, had all shriveled, or my veins had at least. So it took 3 attempts to get any blood out of me. So I got a hole in this arm, that was dry, and then got someone else in to try this arm. Got 1 vein good, but not enough for what the doctors needed, so had to poke another vein. It was just all around quite a unpleasant situation. But that is over now. My legs are feeling much better, and I've had some soup, which was lovely. Had some bread with that soup. It's a nice crusty roll. And I just watched a bit of I'm a Celeb coming out show. Legs are still a bit tingly. Very tired tonight, so I'll probably hit the hay after this one. And that should just about wrap it up. So, yeah, I reckon so. Hopefully we've got a bit less itching tomorrow. So yeah. Thanks again. See you then. Taylor out.